Hey, you guys, welcome in. We're going to talk about what to expect in the next 72 hours for you from your spirit guides through me. We're using 3 decks. I hope you'll connect with one of them. This is the Joy of Life, Wild Unknown Tarot, and Tarot of the Divine. 1, 2, 3. And we'll pick a few cards, get some important messages. The next 72 hours are important. Let's go. And hello there, Group 1. I'm Elizabeth. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, and everybody just hit that bell again and put all notifications. YouTube did some updates. This card does not want to go away. The wheel, Group 1, are you ready? Unexpected things are coming in. Endings and beginnings, the wheel is turning. Endings can be difficult, but this has a lot of optimism to it. We'll get into it some more. Let's keep going. So be sure to like and hype this video if you can, you guys. 8 of Coins. I love this. That's 8 of Pentacles. This is turning into possibly interesting changes at work or to the daily grind that you're doing. And maybe you're going to get an aha moment, you guys, Group 1, that's going to change that daily routine, maybe bring in some more abundance. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Big time cards here. I love this. Well, you're either extremely stuck, but that is changing, or you have had that aha moment. You are doing the work, which is important. Group 1, we are officially in Mercury retrograde, which goes from Sag back to Scorpio. So you've done all that inner work. Let's bring some optimism, even though it's in reverse. Let's just kick that up and understand that you have a new idea that's going to move you forward with work. There could be changes at work, job, interviews coming up, answers that you've been looking for. What I want you to think about, no matter your sun sign, think about your chart if you know it. But this is Sag energy, where we're starting Mercury retrograde. And in Sag, this fire sign, I want you to bring optimism and fairness to the things that are changing. For example, if you're changing jobs and quitting, do your best not to burn bridges. Give the 2-week notice, do the thing, be kind about it, but do what you need to do, because this is about how you restore balance to your life, and whether that's feeling stuck or just wanting more. This is that time, and it does connect to your spirituality. So tap into that. And here we have Earth. And again, over here, Pisces, and that Scorpio water vibe where, all right, I've done the work. And I will keep doing what's necessary, but I'm bringing in this new idea. And not to mention, Pisces is about your dreams, your secret desires, perspective, and compassion. And I can tell you that in this Mercury retrograde, it's super important to think about the way you look at things, because the way you look at things will change how they look, how your circumstances look and feel. So remember to change the way you look at things, and then the things you look at will change. And I hope that inspires you in some way. I also want to tell you that this can be about a loss of perspective. So again, keep in mind the way you the words you use, the thoughts, positive thoughts, it's really important. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck just to kind of give you some energy underneath all of this. These are some big changes. I love it. And uh, I just got a feeling about inheritance for some of you. Yes, inheritance coming in. Checks, things that you've been waiting for that will make a difference in your daily life as far as money. And here we have the Nine of Cups, where you're facing the endings, but again, you've done it alone and you did well. Pat yourself on the back. I like that energy a lot. And I think that you're understanding, in order to live out this dream, you're going to have to do it. And you're juggling a lot, but you're doing well. You're doing it. So keep your emotions balanced. As we talked about, stay positive and really tap into that spiritual, what is this aha idea I have? And the positive nature of inheritance coming in. Strong feeling about that. And lastly, I want to leave you with this energy on the bottom of the deck with some key concepts being happy, confident, healthy, triumphant, and feeling abundant. Positive reading, group 1. And thank you for checking it out. Do you want to go on to the next one with me? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's go. Group 2. All right, group 2, again, what is coming in the next 72 hours? If you didn't catch group 1, it really is about some aha moment. So if you're hoping for that, job changes, inheritance, balance strikes a chord with you, watch group 1. Also, and hey, stick around for 3. But we're focusing on 2 right now. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot, something like that. Yeah. All right, we're going to pull a few cards here. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a lot about work for you too. You've been doing a great job being a team player, following the expectations, the protocols, the quotas, and all of that, but this mountain is still looking pretty big. 2. This is the Sun of Pentacles, so you may actually be the sun in your family or have a son. Maybe you're worried about providing abundance for your family. This is a lot also like the Knight of Pentacles if you're familiar with tarot, but I do want you to know again, this has to do with work, abundance, providing for your family, staying grounded and pushing through these obstacles. And also, some of you may have some family issues where you want your son, daughter, nephew, niece, that someone younger, to be a part of the business. Maybe they're a little lost and you're like, come work with me. And they just, wrong deck. They're not listening about that. So we'll look more into that. You guys, this is a ton of earth energy. So see where it is in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And here we have the 7 of Wands in this deck. No. Interesting. It's the 8 of Wands. It looked like it was in reverse to me. This is, you guys are also going to get an aha moment in the next 72 hours. That is wild. And for some of you too, this could be having to do with some real unexpected changes in the way you receive money. Again, it might be inheritance, but it is getting money. It's other people's money. You're not stealing it in a good way. There's some settlements coming in for some of you. And there's a lot of connections between reading 1 and 2, which is interesting. All right, so let's take a look at each one a little deeper, you guys. All right, so touching everything today as usual. If you've been going alone, you guys, too, understand you may need to reach out for some support. So either way you look at this, I know you're needing support. You want to be a team player, and there's been some obstacles there. Now, if this is you or someone, in your family, quiet nature, very quiet personality. So sometimes they're difficult to get to know and understand what they really want. And I feel like there's a little bit of conflict maybe within the team. It could be about just needing to understand how to get into this person, how to get them to communicate better. This person is loyal, quiet, and dedicated for sure, but they're just sometimes socially awkward, and sometimes stubborn. So whether it's at work or in your family, these are just good conversations to have in the most approachable way you can to help yourself and this person move forward. And maybe together you need support as well. There are some unexpected changes coming in, sudden movement or change. I feel if you embrace this message from your spirit guides, that having this conversation and getting the support and getting down into what is needed to make this team work, whether in family, friendship, or coworkers, and how to make the situation more abundant. And there are big changes coming in for this. This is like a strike of lightning coming in. So expect news, clarity on an unresolved situation, and maybe even your son or daughter reaching out of the blue, or a friend. An ex is very possible as well, you guys, because of this Mercury retrograde and this card. And it sometimes just literally can mean movement is on the horizon, and maybe even an actual move. So be ready to travel if the opportunity arises, is a really cool message with that. And again, for 1 and 2, I'm getting some messages about other people's money coming in a positive way, inheritance, legal issues, something unexpected like that, which feels pretty cool. May we all get that. Yes, indeedy. All right, so I hope this helps. But before you go, be sure you've subscribed and hit the like. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Father of Wands. So it could be the patriarchal situation in your family again, where the only way right now sometimes to get work is through the family. So there could be that change that you need to go get that support and work with your family. Talk to your dad, your mom. Let's figure this out. Also, if I didn't mention the earth energy for sure, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and over here we have strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So with Mercury in Sag going to Scorpio, let's be optimistic. Stop fighting. This change is coming. It's inevitable. And I feel strongly it does have to do with family situations. So that's super interesting. This, I wanted to tell you guys too, try in all situations, family, friends, coworkers, not to get angry and lose your temper unexpectedly. Things will go much easier. This is also remember that you can really trust in whoever is leading this project, the family, the project, the friendship, that they're creative and loyal and they've got some ideas. So I hope this helps and that they help, because you're looking for some support and guidance. And your spirit guides just offered it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And let's go to 3. Let's stick together and go to 3. There's something in each of these, I hope, that will help us all. All right, let's go. All right, group 3. Now, if you skipped to 3 and you missed 1 and 2, hey, I'm Elizabeth. Hit that bell. YouTube changed their layout a little bit, so make sure you're subscribed. And hit all for notifications. That's free. Hit like just to help me as soon as you can. As soon as you see this video, push it out. And let's see what's coming for you in the next 72 hours. Group 1 and 2. Very interesting messages. I hope you'll check it out. 2 of Wands in reverse. Fire energy, you guys. You're gonna need to strike a balance to move forward. We'll talk more about it. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, I understand what's going on already with group 3 and 1 and 2. We're all worried about how to move forward with work and abundance and all of this stuff, and the Magician in reverse. And we have Mercury in retrograde official, and that will be moving from Sag into Scorpio. So you guys take the time right now. If you're not feeling optimistic, there's been endings, you're feeling emotional, and you don't feel the magic. Take this time to regroup, review things. Let's take a new perspective. That's been important for 1 and 2. And for group 3, this is really important because you're really feeling the feels and not feeling your intuition, not feeling your spirit guides in a sense. So I hope that we can clarify that. And let's get into it. I'm going to turn these around. We see the negative. We see the negative. Stuck. I don't know how to keep moving forward. My passion flew out the window. And when it flew out the window, my wands landed in water and the steam went right away. I feel very emotional about my life, my family, my friends, my work, and I don't know how to bring magic back to my life. And in the next 72 hours, I guess you're feeling really strongly about that. I get that. So let's see what's coming in to help us understand why we feel so stuck. And with this card, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles. Again, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and not feeling where I'm going to get a job, when am I going to job, a lot of lack, and the Magician, which is all about Mercury. No wonder it was upside down. And it's Virgo energy. You're not trusting your intuition. And this does have to do also with your 6th house, which is your daily routines, your daily work. You got to make it happen. And don't stress about it, because it's starting to affect your health in that area. Now, it is also the Magician, the alchemist. So with a new perspective, which has been important for all the readings today, you can figure out how to make magic out of what you feel is a perpetual mess. What's interesting about the Two of Wands in reverse is there's a lot of indecision and fear of the unknown. But this is, what's coming in the next 72 hours is maybe some stuff that you have to deal with. It could be a job change, a loss, something that makes you feel fearful and just wanting to play it safe. And I'm not sure that that is what you're being asked to do. How long do you want to stay in a situation that's not working, that's not helping you move forward in any way? It's keeping you really stuck. How long? Because here's the beginning right here. And that's where you start to make the magic. So let one door close. Look for signs if you like that will make you feel I made the right decision, because right after I decided to take that job or quit and change and work from home or do whatever, this beautiful sign came in, or I got something in the mail, or I met somebody that said, oh my gosh, I know who your new person is, who your new work is. It's going to be wonderful. Also, this deck, Tarot of the Divine, yes, is has a lot of mythology, and this is a Roman mythology, and it represents travel and commerce. So you may have some unexpected travel commitments to make for work, to get a job, or maybe even to move. And stay moving forward to be connected to your dreams and those actual possibilities. Now, obviously, we talked about this in reverse hasn't been a great ending for what was going on financially and whatever you feel creates your abundance. So again, you just got to go ahead and do the right things to bring about a humble, graceful ending, and let the door close. There will be a few people that you don't really want to say goodbye to, but you have to. There's a few people you don't mind saying goodbye to. There's some pets even and things and babies that are going to miss you. But you have a lot of new opportunities coming in, and nobody should hold you back. Now, here with the Ten of Coins, this is a Chinese legend, and in reverse, it talks about financial disaster, disputes, instability, and broken traditions. So keep that in mind and heed the message. Now, as we look at the Magician, this is a French fairy tale, and she's seen as a helping hand. She has the ability to change raw materials into something wonderful and dreaming into doing. So don't be afraid to take on this new dream that you have. And I think you guys should listen to 1 and 2. These all tie together. But remember, this is a helping hand. It's up to you to understand the signs, the symbols, the intuition, the support that you get from your higher self, your spirit guides, and God to help you move forward and understand that moving forward is the right thing to do. Have the self-confidence. It's going to be a breakthrough. And that's amazing. I love that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. And it is the Nine of Cups. This is about a messenger coming in, you guys. It's going to help you make these decisions and have the confidence to make the move. This is a Mongolian legend, and it's about handling things in a kind and gentle way while you take a stand for what you believe in. That's so interesting. And that in doing so, you can provide for those around you in a new, and for yourself in a new way. You kind of also take the turbulence on for other people. You're really getting in touch with your emotions and befriending in this legend, this Mongolian legend, a dragon, if you can see that, who willingly sacrifices himself to save everyone he loves. So it's about chivalry, affection, invitations. It's a good time of year to get that. Taking action and meaningful gifts. And understanding too that taking a stand for what you believe in, you're creating magic. I love it. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being here and listening. I'll catch you on the lives Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And for the next pick a card, pick a pile, it'll be an interesting week ahead. So stick with me. I love you. Peace.